After he said his spiritual veins, in the Dongxing Kingdom, in the imperial court, the physician Tian Lao was reporting to his lord that the place where the tribulation occurred was in the heavenly demonic sect. The emperor did not expect that so many events were happening in the heavenly demonic sect. He told the physician that after his son, the third prince, came back from that sect, his son lost his spirit and suffered from worries that were incurable by medicine. He became like a cripple. The emperor shouted to the physician, ordering him to contact the Righteous Alliance and say that they needed to discuss the matter of destroying the heavenly demonic sect. The physician replied that the emperor and the empress were there, but he said he did not seem to care. He was insistent on avenging his son. He was so angry. He also said that the heavenly demonic sect was becoming more and more powerful. He was so worried that they would replace him. He said they needed to act right now to eliminate them. Meanwhile, in the mountain, Emperor Zhengtian and the Shu of Jianmei, Elder Tianfeng, were witnessing the tribulation event. Emperor Zhengtian said that the tribulation thunder was quite big and wondered if it could be the empress of the demonic sect, Luo Wuqing, who was breaking through to the god realm. Elder Tianfeng said that it was not the god realm. He said that if the empress had broken through, wouldn't that mean that they were going to die if they went to suppress the heavenly demonic sect in 6 months? Emperor Zhengtian said that he was right. He said that there was no way that Luo Wuqing was becoming a god. He underestimated our waifu, and said how could she be? He asked the two of them if they remembered the Battle of the God Thrones hundreds of years ago. He said that so many Emperor Realm experts exhausted their lives trying to become gods. He said that in the end, they failed on the road of becoming gods and died full of grievance. Elder Tianfeng said that the thunder tribulations were so loud that they could cause an alarm in the whole domain. Elder Shu asked them what could be the source of that. Emperor Zhengtian said that whatever it was, it did not matter anymore. He said that it must have something to do with the empress. He said that now that the threat of the empress was getting even bigger, the heavenly demonic sect must be dealt with as soon as possible. Now, in the heavenly demonic sect, our MC and our waifu had already come down to the depository pavilion. The Supreme Elder was so shocked. He did not expect that in their sect, there was such a powerful person. He said that our MC would become more powerful in the future and could become a god realm. Our waifu touched the chest of our MC and he noticed it. He was confused. But his wife shattered his clothes out of a sudden, and all of them were shocked. Our MC did not expect it. It seemed it was the revenge of his wife for doing the same thing he did to her recently. Just kidding. He asked his wife if it was not a little inappropriate to do that. His wife was checking his body. He also said that there were so many audiences watching. The Supreme Elders said to them that they needed to turn around. His wife saw it now and said that his thought was right. She dispersed the remaining aura of the thunder tribulations. He did not know it and was so shocked. He asked his wife what it was. His wife said to him that there was a hidden damage left from the thunder tribulations in his body, and she helped him with that. He did not know that. He thought that his wife was going to kill him. It turned out that his wife was worried about him and wanted to help him heal. He said to his wife that he was so touched, he was about to say something else, but his wife cast a spell on him to send him away from there. He shouted his wife's name and she said to him that he was talking too much. Elder Gu Yan asked her if there was a problem with their patriarch and if he was okay. She said that she did not even use 10% of her power strength and their patriarch would not die. She told them that no one was allowed to speak of today's events, because if anyone spread rumors, they would be mercilessly killed. She asked them if they understood it, and released a strong aura when she said that. All of them replied that they understood. Now our MC was panicking because he did not know where his wife had sent him away. He landed in the stream in the hot spring and so many girls were bathing there. They were so surprised and shocked. Our MC wondered why his wife had thrown him away so far. All the girls asked their patriarch what he was doing there. Our MC noticed that he had hit the jackpot, but he thought that his reputation was going to be ruined because of this. He made an excuse that it was an accident, and said that they needed to listen to his explanation first. He said he was not the person they thought he was. This girl said that their patriarch had turned out to be a peeping Tom. She also said that if their patriarch really wanted to see them, they would show it to him slowly. She told him that he did not need to peep anymore, 'cause they are willing to serve him well, and all of them rushed to him. They asked him if he needed some help and said they would do what he wanted. He jumped away from them and they asked him why he left so fast. They said that if their patriarch was there, It would have been wonderful to soak in the hot spring. Our MC was escaping and saying that his damn wife had almost made him a perverted peep. He said that his godly physique was dangerous and thought that if that had happened, all the girls would have sucked him dry. But fortunately, he did not cheat. Otherwise, he would have been in trouble for the rest of his life and would have been gone for sure. His wife suddenly showed up and asked him if he had washed up well. She asked him to follow her. Our MC was confused. Now the two of them were in the demonic cave underground where their ancestors' tablets and statues were. He asked his wife why he did not expect that their sect had such a place. His wife said that the place was a forbidden region of their sect, the heavenly demonic cave, where the spiritual tablets of all previous leaders were. He wondered why his wife was telling him this. His wife was wondering that as long as he got the manual for becoming a god and broke through to the god realm, their sect would no longer be afraid of any wicked people. She asked him if he wanted to do something for her. He asked what it was. She said that she wanted him to drop some of his blood essence over the stone statue. He thought that the blood essence represented the cultivator's purest energy, and that in case of dropping it like that, it was used to control the other person, which required a blood essence. His wife told him that he did not need to worry, because she did not wish to harm him. She said that if she had wanted to, she would have done it a long time ago. She asked him how he had survived until now. He wondered if his wife was telling the truth, and thought that if she, a strong cultivator at the Emperor realm, wanted to kill him, even with his system, he would still perish. He said that it was unusual for an empress to marry a servant, and that now that she had asked him to do something, he thought it must be important. He also wondered if it had something to do with their entire sect. After that thought, he agreed to her, and also thought that there was a big power gap between them. He wanted to see what his wife wanted first. Now, he started to get his blood essence and cast it to the statue's head. The statue released an aura and their ancestors woke up. Because of his blood essence, their ancestors were so happy and said that he had finally awakened. The two of them saw this and she asked him if he was their sect founder. Also, I'm curious, guys. What do you think? See you in the next chapter.